Hello everyone, my name is Tara G. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Severide attending OFI training is hard for him and Stella in Chicago Fire. And the storyline is beginning to resemble another couple in One Chicago. Stella and Severide are hitting a rough patch in Chicago Fire Season 11. And their story is reminiscent of another popular One Chicago couple. As fans recall, Severide temporarily exited the series to go to Alabama for an OFI training camp, but everything was well in his marriage to Stella. Unfortunately, that all changed in Chicago Fire Season 11, Episode 21. Cruz was invited to temporarily fill in for Severide at the training academy, and he learned some shocking information about his lieutenant when he arrived. The chief disclosed that Severide was no longer in Alabama since his training camp had ended. The instructors there were so impressed by him they invited Severide to help them with an ATF investigation. This was news to Stella, who had no idea that her husband had extended his leave of absence from Chicago. Jess Lee Sofford decided to leave Chicago PD in Season 10, so the producers had to find a logical way to write his character, Halstead, out of the show. But because he was married to Upton, crafting his exit was a bit more complicated. In the end, Halstead took a job with the army and moved to Bolivia. He told his wife that it was only temporary and that he would be back in a few months. However, Halstead kept extending his contract with the army, which led to conflict between him and Upton. Sound familiar? Ultimately, Upton took off her wedding ring, signaling an end to her marriage to Halstead. He was barely trying to communicate with her, similar to how Severide wasn't honest with Stella about his change of plans. Chicago Fire is only in the early stages of this new story for Severide and Stella, but it seems the writers are taking a page out of Chicago P's book. Will Severide and Stella's marriage end like Halstead and Upton's? If Taylor Kinney decides that he wants to leave Chicago Fire, Severide and Stella's marriage may end in divorce. The actor took a break from the show to deal with a personal matter, but there's no set timeline for his return. Kinney won't appear in the finale, so the earliest he could return is in the Season 12 premiere. Going into the finale, though, the show will have to deal with the aftermath of Stella finding out that Severide wasn't honest with her. Perhaps viewers will see her on the phone with him, or maybe she won't be able to get in touch with him, similar to how Halstead stopped answering Upton's calls. Whatever the case may be, hopefully Stella and Severide's relationship in Chicago Fire won't suffer the same fate as Halstead and Upton's marriage. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and stay with us.